Hey y'all, what's up? What's happening YouTube? It's Rob. Finally got my OBS working, so I've been doing a little bit of 8-rack streaming lately for those folks who've been asking for it for like about a year, at least 6 months. In any case, wanted to do some brewing today. I was talking to some other people about what's kind of people are playing these days, comparing that to my own particular experiences. Oh, yeah, if you guys can catch that, I don't know if you guys can catch that, but that painting on my wall is actually a photo I took in Bryce Canyon, and I had it printed out. Thought that was pretty cool. Um, anyway, what's I saying here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is all set up right. Just making sure. Sorry, this OBS is new and I had to do like a whole bunch of finagling to make it work properly. The main trick was to make it use the integrated graphics card. So whatever, that works. I'll take it. But yeah, so here's what people are running, um, or something like this. You're seeing a lot of bridge main deck type decks, not necessarily with Bitter Blossom. It's just one way you can go. This is a very life intensive. Hey, welcome, Civ. Uh, Glad you caught it finally. I stream at random times, so sometimes you can catch them. Um, so in any case, yeah, this particular build, I don't know that I would recommend right now. I don't know I would go Dismember and Bitter Blossom, especially when we have Cast Down, which is a pretty solid card, pretty solid. It's probably the best Doom Blade alike, if you will, if that makes sense. You've got your Doom Blade. This new one hits everything except for legendary creatures, which is pretty good. So it misses Tasigur, he's less common than Angler. And also Tasigur is, I don't know, it's sort of fallen behind a bit, I think. And they go with Angler these days. Um, so yeah, what else? The Geist, but you can't hit that anyway. Thalia is a thing. You're probably going to want a Fatal Push Thalia. So whoa, what's up, Duck? Um, yeah, what do you know? I do it when I feel like doing it. Also, don't forget my like I was saying earlier, my OBS was fucked, and I just got it fixed. So my stream looks real rough. I don't have any overlays or any of the fancy stuff I was getting into before, but we could resurrect it now that it's working. Seems to me I should be able to reset it up pretty easily. So anyway, so here's what I was running yesterday. I call it Critter Rack. This is not by any stretch was never meant to be a final form, so we can brew with it a little bit today. Why I have 4 pack rats and 4 Nizumis in here, and 4 swarm yards and 4 mutabots. Okay, so that's too much. It's just too greedy. I'm not gonna try but I do it like this because I want to see I want to play a few reps with the deck, and I want to see what those interactions are like. I want to see how, I'm familiar with how the rest of the deck works enough so that I just want to test the new aspects of it, of the potential strat modification. So that's why I do it like this. It's not meant to be a final form. It's just a testing mode. Um, and I do that a lot when I want to test a card. Even if I know for a fact I'm not going to leave it as a 4 of, I'll throw in 4 of on them. Another way, just so I can get the interactions down, but another way I'll do it is, well, anyway, um, I have a couple other ways I do things, but anyway, so I don't. Okay, so what I noticed about during those testing those interactions, the one thing I noticed was that Nizumi he's really good. Don't get me wrong. He is pretty good here, but he sometimes like if you play them on turn 2 and you don't have a swarm yard in play, um, the if the enemy's got a few cards in hand, they may be tending to ignore this, and that can sometimes work in your favor, and sometimes they ignore it because it's not an actual threat, or they don't view it as one. So that sometimes can work in your favor, but also it does leave some evidence to the fact, well, not getting a ton of value. The only thing that I was like thinking of maybe changing it to is one of the other rats. Um, Ravenous rats. Oh, what's the unearthed one? The unearthed rat. Rotting rats. I was kind of thinking about this. It's a bit, well, it's got its pluses and minuses. It's it will discard 2 of their cards. I don't know. It's got its pluses and minuses. I was thinking about maybe one or two copies of those, and shaving down some of the Nizumis. But the Nizumi actually has been performing pretty well. So I was thinking about, I don't know, maybe one less here. I can drop one. That leaves me with 7. That leaves me with 6 alternate win conditions here. The Swarm Yard and the Mutavault. God, it's painful sometimes. The Urborg mitigates it sometimes, though. As you saw yesterday, if you watched my stream yesterday, I was floundering with 2 Mutavaults and a Swarm Yard and a whole bunch of nothing able to cast, like a handful of awesomeness that I couldn't cast. As soon as that I ripped that Urborg, it ended up taking over the whole game. Um, Hey, Harrison, welcome back. You moved twice. That's a lot of work. I hate moving. I moved once myself though since I was streaming last. I'm in a new place in Florida, um, and God willing, I'll end up somewhere else soonish. I'm hoping to get to like the St. Pete slash anywhere on the Gulf Coast area. We love it there. So, um, anyways, yeah. So, what do we want a little bit more of? And I think the answer is we need a little bit more targeted discard in here. Um, yes, I do. See, here's the thing. We're not playing the type of control deck that can just go forever. I mean, some control decks, they want to go into those long, long, long games. This deck, it can't go forever. We have got to put an end on the game. We can control the hand for only so long. We've got to put a cap on it. Otherwise, they're going to draw an answer. And they're going to, in top deck mode, some decks like Jund and things like that, they could be far behind and they top deck a Lingering Souls or something like that. And if our clock is not in place, they just take over the game. We sit there waiting for and then we draw the rack, fine, but oh well, I'm already got beat down by a Grimflayer or something like that. Um, I'm a student though, so it's not that painful. Yeah, that's true. That's cool. See, the Mutavaults, I can go down on them. The only thing, here's the problem with it. The Swarm Yard combos with the Mutavault, and I have used that interaction on a number of occasions. People totally forget about the fact that Swarm Yard hits Mutavault, and they will like they may misplay because of it. And I've caught people off guard a bunch of times on that. Um, that said, you're right. I can't have full set. It's just too greedy. I should probably dump another one, but I just can't bring myself to. It's too greedy. I'll shave more later. I run more lands than your average bear, I guess. I think a lot of people are on 20 lands these days. If I like 22, but 22 was a number I set for myself when I was running Dakmor, and Dakmor, I still have builds with Dakmor, uh, but maybe not in this one because I've already got too many other utility lands. Um, there is. It's like this dredge skeleton type thing that I can't remember. It's like it's bad. Uh, I've searched wide and far for a manland alternative, and Mutavault is the best one, and Blink Moth is the second. Blink Moth's pretty cool, but Mutavault here for sure. Also, Mutavault being a rat really makes Pack Rat. Um, I showed there's like this one example I gave where you play Pack Rat and depending on what lands you have in play, you can swing on the next turn for 14 damage. So when I mean that's pretty good, I think. From a one card to next turn when you're swinging between your rat and the two mutavaults, you're swinging for 14 or 12, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, I tried Hostile Desert. Um, I would avoid that. Now think about what you're doing to support it. Um, First of all, it costs two. That to me was right away was ugly because I can find probably something else to do for 2 mana. If you want some kind of like, if you're willing to invest like that, I can find some kind of an artifact or some kind of other mana sink type alternate beatdown thing that we could look into. But at one, I mean, so no. And then you have to have fetch lands on top of it. So now I have to pay life just to do this. And then what if I don't have the fetch lands in the graveyard? Then I can't swing. That sucks. So to me, no, can't do it. That may have a perfectly good place somewhere else. Um, in the prison deck, do you think orbs of warding? Orbs of warding. What the hell is that? It's interesting. It's interesting in that it kind of is like Bridge and Witchbane in one. My only thing is that casting cost. There's been so many times when I could just barely get that Witchbane in play in time. The you want that thing to come online in games that are like taking you down fast, like Burn and shit like that. So I think maybe no, just because of that casting cost. But it is interesting. Maybe as a second, I don't. I don't know. I think I might put in two Witchbane ores before to put that in. It's the casting cost. I don't think I could swing it. The matches that I wanted on, I needed as fast as possible usually. Um, that's an interesting choice though. Good call on that. I didn't know that card was a thing. Um, and if you have any other ideas for toolbox type of artifacts that I haven't addressed in that or haven't put into that build somewhere, let me know because I'm definitely interested in that. So here, what can we do? I wanted to try maybe just trying some of these other rats. So it was called rotting. It's a 2 for 1. Mm, maybe not because the unearth is not what I want really. Now that I think about that more, it's swarm. We're trying to use the swarm yard interaction. Yeah, Harrison, I think you're right about that. I think it's just one turn too late. I've stabilized just barely in time against burn enough with that deck to yeah. I don't think I could swing that extra casting cost on it. The prison deck has no, God no, not that one. Moon is one of the cards that destroys me because it turns off Academy Ruins and Inventor's Fair. It turns off everything. Basically, my whole game plan. I usually have to find a way around to destroy it with engineered explosives if I'm lucky. Otherwise, I'm sunk. Uh, so if you know anything that can destroy a moon, I'm definitely interested in it. Let me see here. See, what we need is a little bit more discard in this, I think. I'm going to shave one of those off, and I'm going to bring back some. You know, this could also be collected brutality. I might put some of those in my side, actually. Those are expensive. These cards are like 25 bucks. They were like pennies when they first came out. Everyone thought it was garbage. Yeah, that looks kind of good. All right, that'll work. So my goal here was to. I think the deck needs a little bit more 8 Reki. Um, I want a 2-for-1 effect. I'm not going to use a rat. I'm going to leave the rats there. I think that looks okay. Let's try that. That looks playable. Critter rack. Okay, dude. Catch you later, man. Thanks for watching. All right, so this looks pretty good. The Raven's Crime cinches it. That's a pretty solid hand. I don't want to see a Delver here, but I'll probably end up. He's probably wondering if he should save, if he should pay life, and he's holding a Path to Exile, probably. That's his conundrum. Yeah, he chooses not to pay the life. That's a guess. But when I see people do stuff like that, I always put something into it. So let's see. Let's see if he's holding a Path to Exile. What'd I say? Create tokens. I don't like that. The Cryptic I don't like either, but that's a long way off. I don't think he's going to get that Cryptic online anytime soon. This is the only threat. The cryptic could be a problem, but I'm showing 3 more discards. He's not going to save that. Hey, thanks, man. Welcome back. You know, here's the thing. Nah, just do the wretch now. That's better. I was thinking about maybe trying to drop the rack just in case he ends up with counter magic or something, and I want to get my win condition down, but I think it's pretty safe to do this. He may have ripped counter, It's not super terrible to catch a counter with this. Or he may be going to lightning helix? Is that what he really wanted to do? Nope, logic not. Okay. Nope. Okay. Fair. I can double crime him next turn and then drop the rack. Wow, that's a cool picture for Flooded Strand. I like that. Yeah, lands are perfectly fine. Even these are cute too because now I can like see, you'll see the interaction here probably. He'll probably forget if he's like most people. Yeah, he dumps his cryptic. So I wanted to make sure happened. Dumps the path. He's still holding a lightning helix and one other unknown card, maybe a land, I'm not sure. I'm huggable, that's alright. I'm not a monster. Question now is go for the Mutavault beatdown or use it to hit him for 5 this turn and paralyze him. He's kind of paralyzed anyway. I'll go for the alternate game plan here. We'll see. He may know, but I would not be surprised if you see him lightning helix my Mutavault. It's I can't guarantee it, but we'll see. Yeah, see, he's paralyzed, or he feels paralyzed. That's what one thing I don't want to see is that, but at least those things can take care of his celestial colonnades. Here it comes. Called it. It's tricky. It's a nasty, very little subtle interaction. It's good. Rip. Cryptic. Well, he's got to use colonnades. These should be useful here. I mean, his finisher's got to be, among other things, colonnades. He's probably got, unfortunately, well, we'll see here. Ojutai? No, Teferi, sure. This may very well whiff. Snap. Why didn't he cast it? He should have cast that snap, I think. Trying to think what's best to do here. It's more of a race than anything else. I should probably... I don't know. I guess swing it to Fairy. I guess... Nah. I gotta go at him. I gotta trust my gut on this one. It's gonna be a flat out race. If I could redirect, then I might have gone for Teferi. That nerf did hurt us pretty bad on that rules change. I knew that was coming. Feel good about that. Yeah, that's useless right now. The colonnades may prove to be his weak point here. Oh, what's he doing now? Electrolyze? At me, okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I can regen through that. Yeah, see, he forgets. He forgets again. Or he's going to use 2. If it's 2, then that is 2. Yeah, this is a significant investment in it. It's a worthy interaction. That'll give him something to think about. I'll have to swing it to fairy. Just to keep him off his alt. No blocks. Okay. This is good. I thought for sure he'd block with the colonnade. I think now we'll see why it's good to have multiple angles of attack, and that's why specifically why I'm playing this version of 8 rack. Because if your plan A fails, like I can't keep this hand empty, I have a pretty solid plan B still. I get this. It's a bit late. Oh, fuck. There you go, get there. Nah, he's got this one now. The Teferi takes over soon. Yeah, I could have. I could have. I didn't anticipate that. I should have. Very good point. Yeah, you're right. That was a miss. I totally didn't see that. I did not see that. That would have kept a rat in play. That's a big miss. Good call on that. That was a big miss on my part. Having a rat in play makes all the difference in the world. I'll scoop when he alts. I just want to see what my next card is. I can't really do anything. He has a cryptic. Oh wow, he lets it stick. Uh, He may even plus one if he gives me an extra turn. I don't know. That could be a bad idea on his part. Nah, never mind. Shush. Dog's retarded sometimes. Hmm. This would be kind of weird. I don't know how this is gonna go exactly. Playing lands, that's kind of weird. I'm gonna deck him before he decides he wants to swing with that colonnade, I guess. Oh, here he is. Yeah, I think I can scoop now. Too little, too late. I came close. I just couldn't quite get there. This is good. The fatal push is fine. The dismembers are not good here. Although, yeah, I need this for Teferi. That's good. He is graveyard dependent. So many decks are graveyard dependent. I'm really interested in playing decks right now that are main decking graveyard hate. I see almost every deck has some way to use graveyard as a resource. It's almost never dead. That's one reason I really like that UR prison deck. I think that's such a bad name for it. It doesn't describe it at all. It's like artifact lock deck. I got my hate. It's not a good hand. Come on. Ugh, not great. Raven's Crime could turn it around pretty quick. That's kind of good. You can't complain. Yeah, it hit. That's his side. I'd like a Raven's Crime or any rat. I'm surprised he didn't use that on my ley line. I mean, this is all fuel for a lot of things. That's good. Let's see if it hits. Yay. So what is he holding? Cryptic? Electrolyze coming in here. Yeah. I'm going to get another tick with Lily. That's surprising. No, I didn't think so. That's not what I wanted to see. I might as well play it though. It's playing lands, that helps. What is this? Oh, Christ. Sure. Okay. Wasn't prepared for that. I need a lily. Pretty much it. I don't think that gets there. I don't know. I need a lily big time. The lily won't even save me now, actually. I don't have anything now. There's nothing. Oh well. I was not prepared for Lyra Dawnbringer. I've not seen that card before. I would have. If I'd known he was going like that, I could have put in bridge. Could have sided in bridges. I don't know. Maybe that's what I should have done. Put the bridges instead of the ley lines. His freaking graveyard bounce is annoying. It gets really nasty with cryptics bouncing snapcasters. Yeah. I don't know. Could have gone either way. Okay. So I want to play some of that deck I talked about earlier. Time for one game. Yeah, missing that regeneration was huge. That game could have played out totally different. Good catch. Wait. Did I pick the right deck? No. No, I didn't. There's some really interesting choices that get to be made in this deck. I really like it. It is not easy to play. It's every bit as difficult as 8-rack, if not more so. This looks okay because of this. Burn? No. Mind Stone. So that's going to be like a red control shell. Should be okay with that. Oh, ye old KCI. So that tells me I have absolutely no time to waste. I don't know that I've seen that guy used before in this. Problem is it's going to be really, really, really slow to get the card I need. The card I really need is Sorceress Spyglass, naming the Ironworks. And I'm a ways off of that. I'm 3 lands off of it from doing it the same turn as I fetch it. I don't know if I have that long. We'll try though. Oh, I caught one. That was fortunate. What is this? It's not Ironworks? Is it a mana ability technically? God. Kudaltha Forge Master? I guess I'll choose this fucking thing. Kuldotha. Okay. I want to do this too. I was having problems sending sending links um, as well. So I don't think this is too bad for me here, really. Psy Master. Does he combo? Trading Post? Holy fuck. I haven't seen that card in a long time. Man, he must want to go really late. What is there a combo I need to worry about here? I mean, Lightning Greaves on a Platinum Angel? I'm gonna start tearing up his mana. I think. Uh, I don't know. I could get the bridge first, and then I'll get the bridge. Nah. Yeah, we'll see. I'll get the. I'm gonna get the Crucible first. I think. I'm not in any kind of a rush. He's not putting any kind of a threat on me. Oh, discard card, gain 4 life. That is a bit of a threat. I guess I could deck him. Ignore his life. Go into deck him mode. Yeah, we'll deck him. That works. Ah, shit. Yeah, no, I'm good here. I'm good. That's a good rip. Oh, crap. I swear. This deck, you can make big mistakes. Like, what I should have done was played my Tech Edge. I think because I missed that, I think I almost have to name Inventor's Fair here. Even though it screws me a bit, I don't know that I need it anymore. I think I have to. I'm not worried about the greaves. I can put bridge on. I can put bridge down. Now, if I'm not totally retarded, I think this is good. I couldn't let him fetch. I just couldn't let him fetch with the Inventor's Fair. That's why I did that. Now he still needs both pieces. It's looking pretty good, I think. I probably need to like whir in um whir something in. Oh, he's out of basics. He's fucked. He's totally fucked. Ooh. Name's Tech Edge. Well, what about Ghost Quarter? That's not gonna save you, buddy. Happy to see that welding jar. Been waiting for those. He did have a basic, but just maybe not in his library. He didn't have a red one. I feel a little vulnerable, so I'm just gonna whir in a hex witchbane. Maybe just start decking him. It's weird because he's playing It's like he's got some similar angles as me. I gotta turn this guy off, huh? Did I play land? Like a dumbass? Oh, it's pre-combat. Hold on. Did I play a land? Oh yeah, the ruins. My bad. He's got a name EE here, right? Yeah. Shit. Gotta mill that fucking thing away, I guess. Hmm. Hey, what's up, Hollow? Yeah, my biggest enemy here is the clock. I, that's what's good about these practice ones, though. If I can just win one game, I'll call it good because I'm not gonna. There's no way I'm beating him on clock. Anything to take cards out of it, it's good. Oh shit, almost missed that. Jesus. Oh God, I played the I played the reflecting pool. You see how I swear I have to fight my own freaking. I have to fight my own complacency when playing this deck. Why would I play that reflecting pool? Oh my God, it's very annoying. I guess that's it. I don't think I can get around it. If I had freaking milled, I would have caught it probably. He probably just drew it. Damn. That is a very strange deck. It's frustrating. He didn't have that angel. He freaking just caught that angel. If I had just milled like a normal person would have, I would have caught his angel. Oh well. Anyway, so more streams coming. That deck is freaking hard to play. I'm telling you right now. I make mistakes with it all the time. Um, it is a challenge, but it is fun and it provides interesting choices, I think. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. Yeah, he had a lot of outs then. So if that's the case, that's what I was banking on. So that wouldn't have worked. Um, I guess if I had popped the EE in response to his Sorcerer's Spyglass, I was thinking about doing it. It would put um, my Sorcerer's Spyglasses in the bin, which I wanted them to, so I could get them back and choose something else. So I could have popped that, and I could have brought the Sorcerer's Spyglass in and chose Lightning Greaves. Probably would have been good. How do I deal with the Angel then? Do I have any way to deal with Platinum Angel? I don't think a table Platinum Angel I can deal with this deck. There is no way. Um, there is no way. I can't think of a way. The only thing I can do is hope to mill it and exile his graveyard. I have no way against Platinum Angel. So that's a hole. Um, that's a hole. I remember actually reading about somebody saying that Platinum Angel was a hole for the deck, but I could never really take it too seriously because, I mean, Christ's sakes, Platinum Angel. Um, but yeah, I guess sometimes Platinum Angel. Anyway, um, all right. Well, I got a phone call and I have got to end this stream. So thanks for watching, y'all. Appreciate it.